Hi friends, I'm back again. Today I'm here to show my antique shop haul that I got over the weekend. Um, so I'm hoping to get through this really quick. Some of it you can already see. I'll put kind of things to the side. Okay, I got a bag of trading stamps. So those always go well in journals. This was a fun little find. I'd never seen anything like it. It's a little plastic chest and it's full of prayer cards. And one of them says, "Father, help me be as gentle and kind to others as I want you to be to me." And then I think on the back it has like a verse that kind of goes with it, and it's a Matthew 5 verse 7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. So I just thought this was a really cool find. I don't know how many there are, maybe one for every day of the year. I'm not sure. I don't think there's 300 there, but anyway, there's quite a few there. They'll be fun. They will be fun to use. I got some the milk bottle caps, but these are for chocolate milk. I'd never seen those before, so I thought that was fun. I got these 3 books. The Blue Book of Dogs, and it has some fun stories and paintings of different kinds of dogs. And this one is the Red Book of Dogs, and same kind of deal where it has really pretty illustrations and then the fun little story that goes with each dog. And then this one is the Red Book of Trees, which will be fun to use in journals. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep these or if I'm going to sell them. So if you're interested, you might want to keep track of my Etsy store. Here's a big box of multiplication flashcards from 1948. I love these large format ones where they're tall and skinny. For some of my big journals, I need to have something tall, and so they work well in my large format journals. This was kind of fun. It must have been a promotional item from this company, Holliston, Binding Fabrics by Holliston, and it's just a big notebook with the Holliston Mills Incorporated logo and information on the bottom. So those will be nice in journals. I got a lot of just ephemera, some postcards. This was a Christmas greeting with all good wishes, and I loved how it works. This will go nice in a Christmas journal. A Christmas postcard, and it is, I think it's probably German. I'm not really sure, but I love that image. And it has German writing or whatever language writing on the back. I'm not sure what the date is on it, but it looks fairly old. I love this one. The shop I was at had a display of different kinds of Valentine's things that they offered at the store, and so I love this picture, this little girl and boy. And look at this on the back. I love it. This was from 1910, and it looks like a foreign language, but it was written to somebody in Omaha, Nebraska. The shops that I went to, there were 2 downtown Lincoln and 1 outside of Omaha that I had gone to. I love frequenting those shops. Another pretty little, it looks like a Valentine card, and again it's to somebody in Omaha, and it looks like a foreign language again. Can't tell if that's 1910, 1906, or 1918, not sure. And another fun, this one looks like gratulation, maybe hearty gratulation. I don't know. Congratulations. I don't know. And another, I'm not sure if that's German. It looks maybe like it might be Swedish. Love it. Here's another Valentine one. Oh, did that say where it came from? Chicago. It's a Christmas card. That'll go in my Christmas journal pile. Doesn't, oh, maybe 1914 might be the date on that one. To my Valentine. I thought the prices were really reasonable. These were all $1, it looks like. So if I really like something, that's what I'll pay. I don't like to pay a whole lot more than that for postcards. This is beautiful. A Happy New Year. So that'll be something I can put in a Christmas journal. Another, it just doesn't show the last number on the date stamp is 4, so I'm guessing 1914. Must be, it has to be an Easter. That must mean Happy Easter. I'm not sure. And here's a little calling card. I haven't even looked into this one. I'll open it later and look into that. There was another. This was another one in the Valentine's display. Let's row through life together. 1911. That was only 60 cents. And isn't that cute? 1909. I love this one for Christmas. Or a winter journal. This one was $2.50. I must have really liked it when I picked it up. This one's a little booklet. Yuletide greeting. And I loved it. So I had to have it. This will go nice in a Christmas journal. I want this for a patriotic journal. I love, love, love this one. And it was only 60 cents. Another romantic one. And then I found some cabinet cards that I liked. Cute little baby. And the artwork on the back of some of these are almost better than the pictures themselves. I just liked this one. It was just unusual. It's a cabinet card of a man sitting in his rocking chair. I just thought that was fun. This little lady, she's sitting on her rocking chair on her porch. This looks like a happy, well, they never did smile back then, but I'm going to say they're the happy couple. I love the framework here. Looks like it's been cut with zigzag scissors. And look at the artwork on this one. Really pretty. Denver, Colorado. Now she's pretty fancy. I like that. Oh, and look at this little girl. I think it's a little girl. Now, back then, they dressed little boys in little dresses, too, so it's hard to tell. But look at that fancy chair. And then these cute little kiddos. And then this must be a mother and her daughters. She's pretty fancy. I love her hair. Gorgeous. And look at this dapper little boy. And I love this one. Look at how she is framed with this intricate framing around. I just love that. It's gorgeous. There were some that were really pretty on the back. Probably not going to be able to find it right off. See, that one's kind of pretty. So those are the postcards and pictures. And then I just got a couple of these little books. I've found these before, and I think they must be specific to Nebraska. It's a Lincoln School Supply production, and the kids must have gotten these, and then when they finished the book, they got an award of merit, and this one was for perfect attendance in 1937, and they're just a collection of poems that were important at that time. And then, so here's another one that's the same. This is 1938 for the same pupil. Some more poems that they must have had to read and learn about. This one is a dairyman's account book, and it has how you keep track of your milk, cream, or butter fat account. I thought that would make a fun digital. This is really kind of crazy. I don't know how I'm going to use this, but I, for some reason, couldn't resist. It's a roll of cloth tags that they put in the back of garments when they made garments. If I could get this open. Okay, this one has, they must have cut off a couple that you could see. But anyway, that's what they look like. It says South Carolina Mills. And I don't know how many. They say 1,000 question mark. It's on this roll. So I think some of these will be, I'll probably put them in some of my journals and use them somehow. This is a German book, and the pages are amazing. It's some kind of Christian or Catholicism. I think I saw the word catechism in it somehow, but it's all in German. It says 1946. But the pages are just amazing. They're modeled and they have these little spots all over. It'll be great to use in some of my journals. I'm sure it's not a Bible. I think it might be something to do with the Catholic Church, I think. Maybe just some devotions. I do recognize some books of the Bible that are mentioned, but I think it's maybe like sermon notes or something like that. I'm not really sure. Okay, so on the back it says Steinhofer's Prediction. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but anyway, that's what that is. So when I checked out at that particular shop when I was buying this German book, the dealer or the shop operator asks if I saw that other German book in the back, and I said, no, where is it? So he pointed me in the direction, and this book is huge. I had to have it, of course. I cannot bear to, I won't cut into it or rip anything out of it. It's huge. It looks like a great big ledger book. It's, let's see, 12 plus, it's at least 15 or 16 tall and 12 across. It must be a collection of a magazine, I'm guessing, from Germany. It's, I think the guy told me this means over land and water, and it's just a collection of news articles, I guess. There's a lot of artwork in it. It reminds me a lot of another book that I got a while back, an American version of this. And it was just mainly the times, whatever was going on during, the politics and art world, I guess. But I think I might try to do some scanning of some of the pictures. I might try to sell it. It's beautiful. It has like the back of each episode or edition. There's like advertisements, so it's kind of fun. And then there's always like a chess game going on, and so I suppose the reader would maybe make the next move. And then this must be a little puzzle here. So there was some interactive things that the readers could, enjoy. But the illustrations are just amazing inside here. So I may be selling it after I look through it and maybe use some of the images. I don't know. But I know that I won't probably tear it up. It's just, and it's from 1868. Here's another big book that I got, and I have one a little bit like this. It's the same author and illustrator. So I'd gotten that at a flea market a while back, and so I may be trying to sell both of those. The images are gorgeous. This is from Christmas 1951. But look at the images. They're just beautiful. I got this beautiful quilt. It's just a cutter quilt. It's in pretty bad shape, but there are sections that are just really in good shape for as old as it must be. And so I plan on, there's a lot of that it's just gone. But I'm gonna try to salvage a lot of it, even if it means just cutting out some of these hexagons, like where there's see, like this is really bad, but see, this still is intact. This is still intact. So I can still use some of the hexagons for quilting or some other project or bookmaking. Some of that might make a nice junk journal cover. And then these two journals I found in the last place that I went. It says journal on the outside, but it's like a ledger book of a business from the 1930s, 1930 through 1933, it looks like. There are several pages that are blank, but more that are written on. And then in the back it has, oh golly, just I don't know what it is. Just, it's not like the front part. So I will probably be using this. I think what I might do is sell, parts, just signatures. I'll take signatures and try to sell some of those. And then this one says Omaha on it. something else was typed here, but it's not legible anymore. It had something to do with Ford Motor Company. Not sure if it was a dealer or if it was, I really don't know. But every entry, Ford Motor Company is stamped across the entry. So I don't really know what that's all about. It says 1940 here. And so there's been where it must maybe got wet at one time, so a lot of the ink has bled. So I might do the same with that one. I might be trying to sell some of the signatures from it. Got this pretty hanky with the tatting. This is tatting, and I'm trying to teach myself how to tat. So I thought that would make either just a fun insert in a journal, or a lot of times I just cut off the edges and use the edging for trim. And then last but not least, I got this big bag of a variety of linens and pieces of linens for like $5. So I couldn't resist that. So here's a little doily, I guess, with these raised flowers, crocheted flowers. Thought that was pretty fun. This is cut off from a pillowcase. I just love the edging on that. So this will be pretty to use for trim. Little doily with pretty little pink and white flowers, and then the edging around it is pretty too. Here's a nice little hanky with butterflies that are three-dimensional. Thought those were pretty. Those I'll be using in a nature journal, I'm sure. Another pretty hanky with embroidery on it. Has the letter L. So Laverne would have used this one, I'm sure. Here's another, looks like a dress or scarf, possibly, and it has a lot of lace at the end, or crochet trim on the edges, on 3 edges. So all of these will go in the wash today, and I'll get them pretty and be able to use them on journals. This one is like a Battenberg lace, I believe, trim on the outside of just looks like, I don't know, it's cut work here. It's just a cotton. So I love Battenberg lace. So that's what I have today from my fun trip this last weekend. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.